guys, what's up? It's Maz here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys the best OBS streaming settings for streaming your content to Twitch, YouTube gaming, or really any streaming site in 2018. I made my 2018 best recording settings guide for OBS a few weeks ago and it's received a ton of support with a bunch of people asking me to make this video, so here it is. If you have any questions whatsoever, shoot me a follow on Twitter, DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If this video does end up helping you out at all, please hit that like button, that's all I ask. But other than that, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so first things first, just go ahead and open up OBS, and if you don't already have it for some reason and you're still watching this video, then I'm going to have a link in the description below where you can go and download it. But anyways, I'm not going to be showing you guys how to actually set up the scenes and sources because you should already know how to do that if you're looking up a streaming guide. I did go in detail about all that in my 2018 recording guide in case you guys do want to see that, but anyways, the first thing I want you guys to do is just go ahead and hit the settings button right here, and then from here we're just going to go to the video tab. Now, for your base resolution or your base canvas resolution, you want this to be what the source quality is going to be. And the source is essentially what you're actually going to be streaming, whether that's a console like an Elgato or something like that, just a webcam, or even your PC. So let's say I'm streaming my Xbox through an Elgato and I play at 1080p. So I would leave this first one at 1920 by 1080. And the same thing goes if I was playing my PC and I was playing it at 1080p. I would do the same thing for the base canvas resolution, just change it to 1080p. And on the chance that you play like games in 720p or something like that, then just go ahead and pick the corresponding value. Go ahead and copy the exact thing that you put for base canvas resolution to your output scale resolution. So since it's already on 720p, I'm just going to quickly change it to 1920 by 1080. And moving on from that, we've got the downscale filter, and I wouldn't worry too much about that. I usually just end up picking one of the sharpened scaling ones, either bicubic or Lanczos or however you say that. Doesn't really matter. But moving on from that, we got the FPS, and that's pretty self-explanatory. If you want to stream at 30 FPS, then just go ahead and pick on 30. If you want to stream at 60 FPS, then either pick 59.94 or 60. Both work for 60 FPS, and it doesn't really make a difference. Now, since this is a beginner's guide, I feel like I should explain that 30 FPS is easier to stream with and it will help you if you have a lower bitrate, but 60 FPS will look way smoother, but you'll definitely need a higher end PC to actually be able to do that. So I'm just going to click 59.94, hit apply, and then from there we can actually...
Tired of people not taking your growing business seriously? At the Crystal Barn, so will we.
And that's why we switched to taking pay.
to move on to the output tab. So once you're here, the first thing you want to do is just make sure you change your output mode from simple to advanced. You're going to see a lot more options, but trust me, this is exactly what we want. Again, we're only going to be messing with the streaming settings, so we're not going to be going to the recording tab right here, but in case you are interested in normal recording, definitely check out that other video. So one thing I really do love about OBS is that it allows users to record and stream in multiple audio tracks. And these right here, like these 6 like little buttons right here, these are what you call audio tracks, and that's helpful when you want to like separate your audio for each audio track you have, whether that's like your music, your mic, your gameplay, Discord, or really anything else you have going on. Now, although I don't really have to cover that since it doesn't have anything to do with the quality of your stream, I thought I'd still give a brief description. I highly recommend playing with it in your own time on a test stream or something, just so you know how it works and how beneficial it can be, but honestly you'll probably be fine at leaving it with 1 or 2. Moving on from that, we've got the encoder, and you might see multiple options like I do right here, but just click on X264, that's the best one. Most people use it, I use it, and I highly recommend you use it as well. From there, make sure that you actually have the enforced streaming service encoder settings button checked, and then moving on from that, we do want to check rescale output. So while actually doing research for this video and coming up with a proper guide, I found a lot of popular Twitch streamers only stream in 720p. However, for YouTube streamers it's kind of a mix, so I went and talked to a few friends of mine who actually stream on Twitch, and they told me that up until like last March there was no point in streaming in 1080p on Twitch, and I didn't know this, but basically back then there was literally no difference in the switch between 720p and 1080p. The reason behind that is because